Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump held a phone call. Details about what was discussed are yet to be announced, but US Ambassador to India Sergio Gor broke the news via a post on X. The latest call comes after a courtesy call that both leaders held on India's Independence Day, where Donald Trump conveyed his greetings to Prime Minister Modi. The two leaders have spoken 4 times since Trump doubled tariffs on imports from India to as much as 50%, hitting exports of textiles, chemicals and food items such as shrimps. Gore did not provide specific information, but he ended his post saying, "Stay tuned." New Delhi seeks relief from 50% US tariffs on some of the country's key exports to punish India for its Russian oil purchases. On Sunday, the president announced that India will buy Venezuelan oil. He emphasized that the concept of the deal has already been made, signaling a shift in energy partnerships. The Indian government has not responded to these claims. Let's listen to our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhan Subal.
The US President Donald Trump and the Indian Prime Minister have spoken, and earlier today we saw the US President also making 3 posts on India on Truth Social. In a critic message, the US Ambassador to India, Sergio Gor, said, "Stay tuned." Now, the talks are the first such talks between the two leaders this year and comes just ahead of the Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jayashankar's visit to Washington, D.C., where he's going to meet the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. Now, focus, of course, remains on the trade talks and, of course, the possibility of a trade agreement as well. Remember, last year, the US President had imposed tariffs on India, almost 50% tariffs on India, of which 25% because India has been importing Russian energy. Now, in the past few months, the US side has claimed that India has reduced its energy import from Russia and India is going to import from Venezuela. So there are multiple things that are happening. Now, the big question remains as to what next and what does stay tuned means when it comes to India-US relationship after the talks. Sudhan Sibal for WION in London.